Hey guys, Toby Morrison here. I'm really proud to announce that the CFS online recovery program is ready to go. Now obviously after suffering CFS myself, I realised how hard it is to actually get quality help and actually recover from CFS. This is why I started the CFS Health Centre 5 years ago and have helped hundreds of people recover from CFS. The problem that was happening was that people were travelling 4 to 5 hours away just to come in and see me. Now I've had so many people Skype me from UK, America, all around the world, and the problem is there was just not enough help out there. So for the last year I've dedicated my time on producing the best quality online program to help you at home recover from CFS. Okay, so you're probably wondering what the program is all about. Now there's two things I'm going to tell you, what we do in the program and also how it works. So first of all, I suffered chronic fatigue syndrome for 4 years, so I know what it's like to have CFS. I've made this program as easy as possible for you to follow, and you can go at your own pace, okay? It's really important that everyone's so different with recovery and everyone's got such different health problems. So I've made sure it's so flexible that it's right for you wherever you're at. Some people ask, I'm probably too sick to do this program, or, I probably don't need to do this program because I'm halfway there. This program is perfect for anyone who has CFS or fibromyalgia or any other chronic illness out there. And it's delivered to you in the right way, so it's specific to where you're at and your current situation, so you can actually, one, maintain and manage where you're at, but also progress and actually really build your health and get the life that you really want back. Okay, it's as simple as that. So, the problem with chronic fatigue syndrome is, and all the help out there and all the information is that, everyone's trying to look for that quick fix cure. All right, and we know that that's not out there anymore. All right, everyone knows that, and I mean, I went through it. I tried it for so long. I tried so many different things that didn't work, and I got set up for failure. All right, that is why I'm here. That is why the centre here in Melbourne, Australia, is so successful. Is because we actually work on the key health fundamentals to really build your health back up. All right, now you're probably having problems with your sleep. You're probably having problems with your appetite and your nutrition. I know you'd be very stressed and you'd have a lot of anxiety, which is what I had for over 2 years and really struggled with. I know you'd probably be pushing and crashing all the time, so every second or third week you'd be feeling terrible, you'd be on your back in bed for a long period of time. I've been there, I know what it's like, and this is why this program is here to help you, one, deal with that, get over it and move on. All right, it's as simple as that. So the problem that I see is that everyone tries really too hard and then they crash. All right, and that could be even trying too hard in terms of trying to recover too fast. All right, it's really important that we go slow and steady because that's going to win the race for you. Okay, now what the program covers is a lot. All right, it's everything that I've learned over the last 10 years of dealing with CFS and knowing it. All right, talking with doctors around Australia and the world, talking with researchers, talking with health and fitness professionals, nutritionists, naturopaths, the whole lot. All right, I know what doesn't work. All right, so this program's here to do what does work. All right, and that's what it's all about. So if we focus on the key health fundamentals of sleep, nutrition, movement, which is really important, and I'll explain to you in a second how it's done. Also, stress and anxiety management and progression. All right, because I'm not just about managing your condition. I want you guys to see that you can actually recover from CFS and fibromyalgia, all right, and get the life that you want back. So how the program works is it's all about getting structure. All right, the body loves structure. All right, without structure, you're not going to see improvements. So I teach you how to get structure in your life, and it doesn't matter if you're on your back for 16 hours a day or if you're still at work but you're still struggling with tiredness. It's all about working within your limits and also helping you progress from that. All right, we cover nutrition in the program on a really deep level. All right, so it's not about, here's the information, see you later. It's personal. All right, not one diet works for someone. All right, it's really important that we figure out what works for you, and that's why I teach you how to exclude what doesn't work and include what does work. All right, there's so many diets out there that work for some people and not for others. So it's really important at home to figure out what does work for you and what your body really needs and works best off. Okay. Now this is a really important one. All right, and most people call it exercise. All right, but I call it movement. And the reason why I call it movement is because it's about re-energizing the body. It's called restorative movement, and the problem is we push and crash. So on a good day we feel good, we push ourselves, and then we feel terrible, for 2 or 3 days onwards, and it's just disastrous. And so most people are really scared of really exercising and pushing themselves, because that's what happens. We need to stay within our limits. So restorative exercise movement is all about rebuilding your strength without making you feel worse. Alright, I know what it's like. I've pushed myself that many times when I was sick that it took me so long to actually recover. It wasn't until I started listening to my body and realizing what I really needed to do that actually helped me feel better. Okay, and give me the energy that I need. Okay, because without moving, without building our strength and stamina, how are we ever going to be able to live? It's as simple as that. Alright, so slowly and surely we're going to rebuild your strength up, again within your means. I started with 1 minute walking a day and some stretching. I give you all that in the program. I show you how to design your program, how to figure it out yourself, and obviously working within your means is the most highest priority on the list for you right now. Is about really starting with where you're at and progressively building. All right. I don't want to overwhelm you with this stuff. It's really important that you know that I don't want you to be too scared, because this is really given to you in a really structured, formatic way. So you can take your own pace on this program, which is the best thing about it. Alright, down here, mindset. Now, hands up at home if you've got a really negative mindset. Yeah, probably thought that would be the case, and I was the same too. I really struggled with mindset. For 2 years I was a victim of my own problem, and I hated the world and I hated my life, and to be honest, I didn't want to live. And I know that's a little bit deep, but it's true. So, in saying that, it wasn't until I changed my mindset and really worked on what I could do and not what I couldn't do, then I started to see results. So I'm going to teach you everything I know about mindset and how we can change your negative mindset to a positive one over time. Alright, I don't expect everyone to be happy overnight, and that's not what life's about, but it's really important that we figure out what works for you and really build on a positive mindset, because that can really help you in the long run. Alright. And it's amazing some of the results I've seen here at the centre and in the online program from people shifting from a negative space in their head to a positive one. The results have been paramount. Okay. Now with mindset is obviously stress and anxiety. All right, and it's really hard to deal with this. I know you guys at home would be struggling with this, and I did too, and I see with all my patients all the time. So I've got a structured, formatic way to deal with your stress and anxiety. So, better coping strategies for you to deal with it and also feel better from it, because I know that stress is the #1 cause of chronic illness right now in the world, and we are in control of it. The problem is it controls us most of the time. All right, so we're really going to work on that, and we're going to, you'll be amazed. Once you actually do these stress and anxiety module videos, you'll be amazed with with the results you'll see if you can get on top of your stress and anxiety management. All right. Now, I forgot to cover sleep, which is so important, and I'm sure at home you're really struggling with that. All right. Now, with sleep, it's really important that we work on slowly rebuilding your quality of sleep up over time. Now, there is no quick fix for sleep either. But in saying that, there's so many different things you can try at home that will help you in the long run. So we obviously cover that on a really deep level, and not only work on your sleep, but also work on your whole daily routine and rebuilding that back up. Okay. Now the last thing I teach you in the program, and the most important one as well, is symptom management. All right. So dealing with symptoms and actually overcoming them. The problem is, over time, if you don't do anything about your recovery, if you don't rebuild your health up, your symptoms get worse. Your immune system lowers, everything goes down the drain. Your muscles decondition, your symptoms come up, so your sore glands, swollen, body, really dizzy, all that kind of stuff. It all comes back, and the problem is, if we don't get on top of it, it'll get on top of us. Okay, so this program's here to obviously manage your symptoms, rebuild your sleeping quality over time, and really getting that right, because once you sleep right, your body actually goes into a state of healing. All right, and when your body gets into a state of healing, you are able to do things and you can rebuild your energy. It's quite amazing. All right, and you're looking at me healthy and fit now. Stress and anxiety management, I can't stress to you enough ironically, that you will recover from CFS once you get on top of your stress and anxiety. Okay. Again, guys, it's not just about symptom management. It's not just about sleep. It's not just about nutrition. It's about doing them all in combination. All right. I know it sounds a little bit overwhelming, but I'm here to guide you every step of the way. All right. And this is why what I do works. All right. Now, how the actual program works is that once you actually get access to the program, you get access forever. So all the content in the program you have at your fingertips whenever you want. Okay, so pretty much what happens, you've got 8 modules. They cover every aspect of health, working on the highest priority things first. Now, after you see each video, you can comment below where I'm interactive and actually can answer back to any of your questions, because I really think it's important that we have ongoing support for you, not just through the 8 modules, but ongoing. All right. You're obviously going to be seeing other people doing the program where you can actually chat to them and see them comment as well, which is quite amazing because we've got people in the program right now connecting all over the world, and it's just awesome to see that everyone supports everyone, and it's really a positive space to be in, which is awesome, because that's what I really needed when I was sick, and that's what is really helping these people recover from CFS. We're about helping each other as a team and really working on our health for the long run, and like I said, it's great to celebrate other people's health and recovery and success stories, because it makes my day to see someone smile again, or be able to do their walk and feel good, or be able to hang out with their family and just feel fine, or not even worry about thinking about having CFS. All right, that's what it's about. Okay, so again, we cover everything on this list and more. All right. It's really important that you know that you can take it at your own pace. So everyone's different. So you might want to watch 1 module per month, or you can watch 1 module per week, whatever you want. You've got 24 access to the private website. You get your own login details, and it's as simple to use as I've made it. So literally, it's a click of a button, and you can watch any video you want. And obviously, my team here at the CFS Health Centre will be able to help you with any difficulties you have. Touch wood, we actually haven't had any problems so far, and we've helped hundreds of people really recover from CFS. It's awesome. So if you're thinking about doing this program, I know it's hard to believe, but it's possible. This is at your fingertips. You don't have to drive anywhere. You don't have to be somewhere at a certain time. This is all at your pace, and this is why it's so good to have this program available worldwide, because it's so easily accessible and it's so helpful. And obviously, because I've experienced chronic fatigue syndrome, I get it. I know exactly what you're going through. I understand where you're at, and I'm an inspiration to you. You're looking at a guy who was so sick who couldn't even walk or stand up for more than 3 months. From being in bed and sick, where are you at now? Can you tell everyone?
Well, back at work full time with no problems at all. I get up of a morning with no hassle at all.
Yeah.
I actually cook probably 3 times a week now for my family, which they appreciate now.
Yeah.
And I'm also doing 30-minute walks every day.
Okay, and obviously we weren't able to do that at the start. So how did you start? Like, what did the program teach you?
Well, first up, the first video that you put up was less is more, and I thought, oh God, I've wasted my money here. But that's just worked out so true. I think that was my main thing that I was missing.
Yeah.
Was that to knock everything back. Instead of trying to be Superwoman, I just had to knock everything back and start very slow. That's
pretty amazing, though, like that 10-week gap for you to start with only 4 minutes a day and not really working, or being completely in bed, to now, I think you spoke to me before on the phone, and what were you on? You're on your 20-minute walk or 30-minute walk?
Yeah, I was on the 20, but now I'm on 30. So that was one of my main goals in one of the videos. We had to write a goal down, and that was one of my goals, to be able to just walk 30 minutes without no hassle, and I can do that now.
And that's quite amazing, and I think people out there would really appreciate to hear that, because as it's very hard energetically to even get going, but because you started with less, and you progressively worked on it day in, day out, you were able to build that up quite consistently. And, there's always a few bumps and there's always a few ups and downs, but for you to be able to do that without feeling worse and actually feel better for it, it's quite amazing. Like, how would you describe how you feel now compared to what you were before the program?
Oh God, I reckon out of my body running on 100%, I reckon before the program I was running on probably 10%.
Mm-hmm.
And now I reckon I'm running on between 60 to 70%.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a huge difference, I tell you, huge. Everyone has said, like, there's so many things I've done over the 10 weeks, like I've caught up with friends and actually went out for lunch, Christmas lunch, first time in 4 years the other day, and just all these little things like, I'm actually sewing again, just, little things like, it's just,
And how does it feel?
I feel normal again. I feel great.
Wow. I remember we were speaking to you probably 6 weeks into the program and you said to me you were scared because you felt good.
Yeah, because I was just waiting to crash again, because that's usually happens. You feel good and then you just crash.
And have you crashed yet?
No, I haven't. I mean, I've had my little downs, but my downs before the program would last probably a week to probably 3 months.
Wow.
But now they last probably not even 24 hours.
And that, to me, that almost, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, because that's what it's about. And it's just so great for you to, one, not be able to even have to go anywhere to do this program. You're doing it at home, but also the quality of the program and the quality of the videos that I've given you and everything I've told you to do, you've taken it and you've done it.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that's the main thing. Like, you can't just look at the videos and just say, you have to really do them. Like, everything you say, you have to do to the last word,
Yeah. And like I said to you that time, I said, don't be scared. I said, what have you done differently since you started my program? And you said everything. And I said, well, of course you're going to feel better then.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. I just can't believe it. Like, all these years I've laid in bed and just bang.
Yeah,
I'm up and doing things.
Yeah, and it's not, the good thing is it's not an overnight success story, it's a consistent success story. Like, so what would be the best thing about the program from your point of view? What did you feel, what's your favourite thing about the program, I guess?
I think that I could do it at my own leisure. Like, at the start I couldn't even watch a full video, I'd just fall asleep. So be able to just go back at any time I had to go back and watch it, and it was always there, like at the push of a button, whereas other stuff, you'd have to make an appointment, go in, try and get across to see you, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't do that. There's just no way.
Wow. And I mean, you got 24 access, and you've always got ongoing access to those videos, and that's because I want to continually support you on your journey to better health.
Yeah,
and it's not an 8-week thing, it's a life thing.
It is, yeah, that's right. I think like 8 weeks is like, everyone thinks they're going to be covered in 8 weeks, but that just won't happen. It's just, it takes time.
And I mean, you are quite an amazing story. Like, within 6 weeks to be feeling, noticing a considerably huge difference is, it's heard of. I definitely see it on a week-to-week basis here at the centre, and I think I was a bit gobsmacked to start with to hear that, but to keep talking to you and know that you're doing the right things, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it was like, I think I sent you an email because we're renovating downstairs, so we've got no bathroom.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it downstairs, so that's why I just stay upstairs all day, because I just couldn't make it up and downstairs, because this is where the bathroom and everything is upstairs. So, but now it doesn't faze me. I'm like up and down probably 8 to 10 times a day now. So it's really good.
And you got stronger legs as well.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's so good, and it's nice to hear. Hear you talk about it, and it's nice. Don't contain your excitement. Just embrace it.
Yeah, I know. I've learnt that now. I'm thinking, well, I'm only getting better every week, so yeah.
And
I'm worried about the crash now.
What does your family think about it all?
Oh yeah, they're pretty excited. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm actually cooking and baking now, and like, I'm up more. I watch TV with them more, and go out. We do things.
Yeah, you're being a normal mum again, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I still have to have my naps during the day.
Yeah.
But it's only like one nap now instead of like all day. But probably have like an hour or two here or there, and then I'm right again.
Yeah. No, you're a bloody inspiration, Jody. So
I've
what?
learned to move slow. Like I do everything slow now instead of
Yeah.
fast.
And it makes a difference.
Oh God, yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to hear. That's awesome. Thanks heaps for telling everyone, out there, because as you know, it's not easy, and I know that before you started the program you were a bit iffy about it and you really weren't sure what you were signing up to, and if you could tell anyone, what to do with their health, what would you recommend them to do? I mean, what would you say about the program to them?
Definitely, they'd have to do it because, I mean, you don't believe it until you actually do it. Like, from what I've gone from to where I am now is just unbelievable. I still can't believe it myself. So it's definitely worth trying.
Yeah. No, good on you, Jodes. I'm really proud of you. Okay, as you can see, it's not just me who's excited about this program, it's the people who are doing this program who are really excited and getting their lives back. So, like I said, there's nothing more I can tell you than everything I've just shown you in this video. This program works. It's all about rebuilding your health. It's all about taking it at your own pace and working within your limits, because unfortunately one size does not fit all, and this is why this program is so good. I really want you to do this, not for me and not for anyone else, but just yourself. And that's what it's about, is making yourself that #1 priority so you can really help yourself recover from CFS and get the life that you want back.